Guys, you're right, please. Thank you.
And Emily and John. And John.
And right here, please.
Hey, right up top of me, please.
John up top.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
John to the right. John to your right. John right here.
I think that the really cool thing about season 4 is knowing that it was our last season. We wanted to do a season that was exciting and action-packed and all those things for the audience, but also really culminate these characters, these relationships in a way that would be satisfying to the audience, but also that they'd connect to. That hopefully if you've been watching from season 1, you actually have an investment in the characters as much as the action. So that was really our goal setting out is where do these people all end up together, which was really fun to do.
John, right in front. John, right in front, John. Thank you.
I think that for me, I probably put off the reality of it being over till the very last moment. And then realizing that the show was done when they called wrap on my character was overwhelming, not only because it was over, but also because I got the visual of, you know, a large number of people coming out to say goodbye. And that was this incredible crew that we had worked with for the past 2 years over the pandemic to do these 2 seasons back to back. This incredible cast, these writers, these producers. And you realize, you know, all the things they say is true, that there you cannot make anything in this business without the genius and brilliance of hundreds and hundreds of people. And I just thought this family that we had created together was really the greatest accomplishment of the show.
Well, one of the things I discussed with John before we got into the 4th season is the personal lives, how they're affected through the research. And there's one consultant that I've been working with over the years. He always expressed to me how difficult his work had on his family life. And the exploration of that is something that I wanted to get into, and John welcomed it. And so to bring that into the show as well in this 4th and final season was a great culmination to the journey that I had with James.
And when it was over, and it's over, and you're like, oh, I don't have that high anymore. You know, you have a real high from going at such an intense pace and intense, dealing with such intense material, that when it's over, you're like, I guess I'll take the dog out or go for a walk or whatever. Like, you're like, oh man, this isn't exciting.
I had these personal little adventures in every country that we went to. And that's what I'm going to miss. I'm actually going to try to continue it, but you know, there was the infrastructure of this great production and a great company of people to come back and tell my crazy stories to of what I did last night or yesterday, these little trips that I took, and so it'll seem a little lonely to kind of go in the middle of nowhere into the Sahara and then come back to the hotel and have no one to tell it to.
But I think having this show be such a global show that it reaches so many people across the globe, to actually travel across the globe ourselves was really enlightening. I had never done this much travel in my life. And of course it was all exciting and lovely to see all these beautiful places, but it also really, in a great way, reminded you that you're a part of something much, much bigger. That